This is Standee, and I'm here to show you how to set up a game of Heavy Gear Blitz on Tabletop Simulator, along with your own costume force and a map to play on. While playing Heavy Gear Blitz in real life is lots of fun, playing it via computer can be useful for many things, like if you don't have many players in your region, or if you want to test out some crazy force composition without committing to the construction of a whole bunch of miniatures. Now, before we move on, make sure you have the Tabletop Simulator installed. It's available on Steam and it's not too expensive to purchase. After you have it installed, go into its Workshop tab and look for the following three modules: Heavy Gear TTS, Heavy Gear Assets, and Nod's Heavy Gear Maps. The first module, Heavy Gear TTS, includes a ready-to-play game arena on which you can load maps and units. The second module, Heavy Gear Assets, includes miniatures for almost every available unit in the game. Third module, Nod's Heavy Gear Maps, includes some extra fan-made maps. You can download the module by selecting subscribe on each. Make sure to give it a thumbs up as well. Once you have all three modules downloaded, you can start playing. First up, load up Heavy Gear Assets, and I'll show you how to set up your own army. Let's go. Okay. Once this module is loaded, start by taking a look around. As you'll soon see, each side of the table contains modules for units of a specific army. There's currently models for the South, North, CEF, Caprice, Utopia, and, can't forget, New Coal, and Peace River. Also some nice universal modules. Now the units for the Eden army aren't available yet, but it might change someday. Now, let's try assembling a test army. For this example, we'll just grab 2 Jaegers and 2 Black Mambas. We can copy units by using Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. If you want, you can give special nicknames to each model. This is useful for cases where you want to signify one as a duelist, for example. Let's try it on the Jaeger. Right-click him. Go to the bottom part. And then just type whatever is in your head. And he will be marked as whatever name you gave him. Anyway, once you have them assembled, group them all in one place. Select them all, and then right-click and press Save Object. You will be prompted to give them a name. Let's call this group Test Group. And then click Save. That's it. I'll show you how to load it later on. By the way, you might notice that some units don't have 3D models and instead only have standees. For example, these drakes. Just a 2D standee. Since the back arc of each model is important for game mechanics, for back attacks and such, it might be useful to signify which side is the back. You can load a blacked out version on their backs by loading a costume PNG. This can be useful, and I supplied some back pictures myself that you can find in the video's description. You can set up that picture by doing the following. Select costume here at the top. Then for back image, load one of the available back images. press Cloud, and then Upload, and then Import, and Update. These models will now, the Standees, excuse me, will now have their backs blacked out. Anyway, I think we're done here. Let's go back to the main menu and boot up the Heavy Gear TTS module. Once this module is loaded, again, take a look around. This module is filled with handy stuff such as extra scatter terrain, tokens, dice rollers for both players, and more. Now let's try loading one of the ready-made maps. Go to this area of the module, and grab one of the bags by long-clicking it. Then, drop it on, you guessed it, the Drop Bag Here button. This will load a map into the center area. Let's pick Set Downtown. As you can see, the map is loaded and ready to play. Now that it's loaded, let's try loading our test group from the previous module. This is easy to do. Simply go to Objects from the top panel and then select Saved Objects. Now, select your test group and click it whenever you want. Press Escape to deselect it. As you can see, all of the models are here and available to play. And it remembered the name that you gave if you gave any custom names for yourself. From this point, you can also invite a friend to play against. Oh, and one last thing. I highly recommend checking out the website Gear Grinder, which allows for simple and intuitive force building for the game. Link is in the description below. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope it helps more people get into the game. Please try and support the game's maker, DreamPod9, by purchasing its various fine miniatures and games. And don't forget to hop by the Heavy Gear Discord if you have any questions. Again, link is in the description. Until next time, this is Standee, signing off.